Well folks, long time no speak. Proper video today. I've just finished work. Early doors. Not so bad Mondays. I usually get a decent dart on a Monday. It's 1:15 now. So couldn't work on bike today. Been doing that a bit recently. I always said I wouldn't, but I have. But I have been asked, weirdly, get asked more about the Benelli than do any other bike I've owned. One of the lads has got a, what are they? I was going to say an R1. What are they called? Why is it F125R maybe? I don't know. It's one of them anyway. I'm here, Old Nelly. Doing a bit of a work shuttle for me. But I just thought I'd let you know, I'm using this weird GoPro stand here. I don't know if there's got to be any copper. No, it's not going to stand up, I don't think. Oh, where are you? That's well going to fall off there. Oh, never mind, never mind. Right, so we've got Nelly, I'm at work, plane landing there, Liverpool Airport. So I'm in Runcorn at the moment, I'll get home. Faye's actually took my car today, her car's coming and getting some tyres fitted. There was an offer on with that tyres on the drive. I think they're owned by Alfred's now or something, aren't they? It was buy 3 get 1 free. She needed a tyre anyway, she needed 4 tyres anyway really. Well, she needs 2, the other 2 are not far off. Well, just thought to let you know how the Nelly's getting on. Not seen much of it on channel recently, but this weekend we're looking at a bike. I don't know whether you've noticed online, there's some offers on with the Z1100SX, so we're looking at one of them on Saturday. I'll take it for a test ride and that. Not rode out like that since the Versus we rode, I don't know, 6 years ago when we got the Africa Twin. Anyway, come on, let's go up road, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, Thunder Race over there. Always wanted one of them, you know. Haven't they got 5 gears? I'm sure they have. Could be wrong. If they haven't, correct me in the comments, as most people do. Oh, miles away then. Yeah, I do like Thunder Races. Not badly priced either for what they are. I do remember them being rocket ships when back in the day. Make a good work bike for me though. Oh, EasyJet there, cranking it over. Go on that. Probably won't see that on camera, will you? Up there, up in sky. This is one of the good things about coming this way. As you can see, the toll bridge, it's free for the motorcycles. Motorcycles are free. Look at the price of that for wagons, £9.60. Shocking that. Absolutely shocking. If you're not from round here, this is the new bridge anyway. You won't see it on camera because it's green, but the old bridge is over there, Runcorn Bridge, and that was always free. They built this, put a toll on it, now there's a toll on that. So if you live where I do, which is literally round the corner from here, you've suddenly got to start paying to come to work. Luckily now our place now refunds you the money for coming over the bridge, because they were like losing staff, because staff were saying it's costing, I don't know, 80-90 quid a month for coming back to and from to work. That's before you even put the key in ignition, you know what I mean? Before you even put fuel in the bike, well, fuel in the car. Obviously the bike's free. I do use the bike a lot during summer for work. In winter I don't, to take the car. I just can't be bothered, as you know if you follow the channel. You know, the bike for me isn't that accessible in the morning. I have to move 2 cars. Getting the bike out itself's an absolute nightmare, so I just can't be bothered with it. In the summer I don't mind. The last thing you want in winter is being freezing cold before you've even set off. But yeah, the Nelly, had it nearly a year and a half now. And people are asking what issues. Well, I've not had an issue, I've not had a single issue, I've not had one problem with it. It's not blown a bulb, it's not rusted, it's not corroded, there's been no electrical issues. Yeah, there's been nothing. The only thing with these, as most people report, is the low speed fueling. Now when I say low speed, it's not really low speed, it's like quarter throttle. No matter what speed you're going, the quarter throttle feeling's shocking. Or it is when it's standard. I've had it mapped out and it's chalk and cheese. It's well worth doing. It probably does void your warranty, but this bike was that cheap because I've had it since they first come out. So this bike was that cheap, that didn't really affect me. And at the end of the day, if it's a year and a half and I've had no issues with it, there's no reason to think it's going to happen, and parts are cheap as out for it. So, well, for me, the improvements in throttle response was worth maybe voiding a warranty. That's if it does void it, I don't know. And it gives you a little extra BHP as well. I just noticed it makes the bike a lot torquier low down. Which way should we go? Right, so I'm just gonna take a detour because I'll be honest, I don't live that far from work. I'll be home in no time and the video will be pretty pointless. Anyway, see you in a minute. That's where I see the difference. You know, so low revs, it was a bit flat. Pulls like a train now. We are meant to be going away on a little bit of a mini tour. I'm probably going to take that can off. I'll show you the can in a minute. I'm probably going to take the can off. The only issue is it was mapped with the can on. I'm just hoping it's not going to affect it. I'm going to put the standard can on. Know what I mean? I can't see why it would. It's obviously mapped for that can, like, but I don't know. We'll see anyway. We'll see. I will give it a quick mooch once I put the can on. I'll go for a quick mooch, make sure it's all alright. But I can't see why it had affected that much. Yeah, so now in the past, at that speed, it'd be like hunting a bit. Don't get me wrong, it's doable, it's not the end of the world, but that was my only fault with it. At this speed now on a quarter throttle, it'd be now it's just dead smooth. People have asked me about it, but if it voids your warranty, I'm not even, you know what I mean, it's not rocket science to go and get your bike mapped, is it? So I'd rather not comment on it. End of the day, if you've got Google, you can get your bike mapped, can't you? Just give somebody a ring who's got a rolling road. Because I'll be honest, this went on the rolling road 5 times. Was it 5? 4 or 5 times it went on the rolling road just for tweaks. Because you do get a fair old dollop and mid-range back. That there. Just that initial surge, it's loads smoother now. Loads smoother. Let's get on straight here, I'll pull over and we'll see what's what. We'll see what's what. Now, as you can see, I've put the camera on there. Because I've not used that for a while, I can't untwist it and put it out, so I've leave it there. I'm gutted. I should have brought some pliers with me. I've just tried it without the camera on, been really I couldn't twist it and extend me rod. Oh fucking hell. So leaning over a bit and I bet you only fall as far as floor, can't I? He's got some gloves off. What are we doing here? Yes, this morning he had the old summer gloves on. It was a bit cold on the old pinky. That's my only issue with it at the moment. I did mention stuff. I've still no feeling at the end. What they're wanting to do is open it up a bit, take a bit of the insides out. That's how I gathered when they were talking about it. Open it up, take a bit of the insides out and then flap it over. And they said it shouldn't be as sensitive at the end then, because at the moment I can't even just touch anything with the end of my finger. Even just put my hand in my pocket, if I've got keys in my pocket or out like that, it absolutely batters me. It's like I've got a lecky shock. And they said that shouldn't be happening now, because that's what May, June, July, August, so that's 12, 13, 16, 17 months ago I did that. I know I've had 2 operations and a shit ton of infections. The Benelli, also known as the TRK702, the Benelli TRK702. And to this day, I will still agree with myself, maybe not with myself, this is probably one of the best standard suspended bikes I've ever rode. Obviously, for my weight and that, I'm not featherweight, I'm more twiggy, you know what I mean? More twiggy, but as a standard suspension goes, this is so plush. You don't feel any bumps, no nothing with it. Now what have I changed? Not a great deal. I put heated grips on, Ultimate add-ons heated grips. Discount code in the description. I'm not trying to sell them, but I've put them on, they're cheap enough. They work a treat, dead easy fit. I've put a Jivy sat-nav mount on it. I've got the, whatever that is, touring screen, Puig. I think that's all. I've got crash bars on it, and obviously the pipe comes with the boxes, doesn't it? I've got a pipe on it. Now when I got it mapped, as I said, I got it mapped with that pipe on. Now if I'm touring, I'm not leaving that on. It's not too noisy, but it'll just, I've done it with the Africa Twin and that, and it does get tedious. The popping and farting's great, go at work and riding local and that, I don't mind it at all. Popping and farting's great, but I don't want it on a full tour. Just couldn't be doing with it. But yeah, as faults go, there is zero faults. It's never missed a beat, nothing's corroded or nothing. Now I will be honest, I'm not just bigging these up because people remember the reputation Chinese bikes had years ago, and they were just rust buckets, weren't they? And rightly so. I've had a few mates that have had them, some of the early Chinese bikes, and they were literally sending you parts through post that rebuilds your bike when it was falling bits with rust. I've seen a couple of them, they were shocking. It's not like that anymore. That's got a licensed Kawasaki engine in it, I believe. Licensed Kawasaki engine. But as you know, my bikes live outside ish. It's got a corrugated roof over the top, but it's still outside. They're still soaking wet in winter, then dry, then wet, then dry. But look at it. Not a single ounce of corrosion. Now my Africa Twin, I got that in 2019, the Adventure Sport, when they very first come out. After a year, that had rust everywhere. Just all the welds were rusty. Spokes were a bit tatty. All the bolts, they were all furring up. Don't get me wrong, I cleaned it up and it were right, but this, it's not got corrosion anywhere on it. Literally nowhere. And it was a dead cheap bike, you know what I mean? So I can't fault it. I know people are trying to fault the Chinese bikes, but like I say, it comes with handguards and all that. The only thing it's not got really is cruise control, which didn't bother me at the time. I don't use it. I've had it on all my bikes. Oh yeah, I've got a Jivitat ring on as well. I think it's else. No. I think I've done anything else to it. I planned it on. I was going to get a centre stand for it because the dead cheap was only 100 quid for a centre stand. That's a proper one as well, but I've just not got round to it. I probably will put one on. But it does have paddock stand bobbins, comes with them as standard, so I just throw a paddock stand on. But I probably will put a centre stand on it. That was always the plan. It was always the plan. But yeah, hard to fault it. But if you are getting one, I would recommend getting it mapped. That low speed hunting does get tedious, really does get tedious. But as I said, the suspension is, for me, on a standard bike, it's second to none. I've never known anything that doesn't clatter. No matter what the potholes are like, it just doesn't clatter over them. It just soaks them up. It's beautiful. The engine's TRK. It's not fast by any means, but as you know, I've been to France, I've been to Spain, done Pyrenees, Andorra, been everywhere on it. Brilliant. And it's unbelievable on fuel. Unbelievable. So when we were on tour, so Faye was on the Rebel, I was on that. When we were filling up with fuel, both bikes combined were using less than me GS 1250 when I went away on that. And I know it's a bigger bike, I get all that, it's heavier, and I do get that, but it still says two bikes, the fuel cost for two bikes was less than one bike, and it did everything. It's weird though, because that's obviously it's a 702, 700 engine. Rode the LFA, the one with the big fat tyre last week. This would run rings around it speed wise. I know it's a big heavy bike, that I get it, I do get it, but the difference in speed, this would absolutely destroy you, considering they're both 700s. I know the I know the LFC's got a licensed CBR 650R engine on it, but it's been increased. It's not, people say it's the exact engine, it's not, it really isn't. It's got slight internal differences and that. And it's a cracking engine, really smooth, but speed-wise, for me, it wasn't quick enough. This is probably just about enough. 2 up. Nice of me, if I've been 2 up on it's great, but 2 up with luggage and that, it's asking a lot, you know, for the overtakes and stuff like that. But 1 up touring, I went to any. With having the small front wheel, that's another thing. People always go on about why didn't I get the X model, you know, with the sport wheels and that. I didn't want it. I wanted the smaller front wheel because the handling on it is superb. I've rode both, and for me, I've no intention of going off-road on the bike. If I was going to go off-road, I'd get something focused for off-road. I would fancy doing that one day. I just can't afford it, to be honest. No other reason that I can't afford it. We went touring this year, didn't we, when we was in the car. First time I've ever done it in a car. Don't think I'll be doing it again. It had to be done at the time, but it's killed us financially for 2 months since we've been back. We agreed to do it late doors. We didn't have enough money to go away, and those people saying we shouldn't have gone. We did. We do that. We just live month to month, me and Fair. We did. And I put a bit of money on card for get us home on ferry and that, like, so all that needed paying up when we got back, which was unfortunate. Yeah, if you get one of these, get a screen on it. That's basically still her behind there. It really is. And that's real carbon fibre. Honest. Looks alright though, doesn't it? But yeah, I can't fault it. Paid next to nothing for it. It's been brilliant. Never missed a beat. No faults, no issues. So, yeah. Would I recommend getting one? Absolutely. There's all sorts out now, isn't there? I like this just because of the handling. With the smaller front wheel, with the 17-inch front wheel, it did me that, because it makes the handling a lot better on the road. And I don't want to clean sport wheels ever again in my life. I probably will do at some point, but I don't want to. But anyway, I've got to get back. So they're coming around putting first tyres on the car. They should be due any time now. They should have come Saturday, got cancelled, so they organised it for Monday. Then he phoned me this morning, he said I can't get there till about 1:30. I said, well, Sophia's got uni at dinner time, so you're going to have to wait for me to come home, or we'll have to schedule another time. But yeah, he said, oh yeah, I'll get there about 1:30ish, so I don't think it's far off that now. Anyway, folks, just wanted to touch base. As I said, we are starting doing stuff on the bikes again now. Hopefully getting away most weekends. Well, most weekends that it's doable, we're getting away. We'll start doing stuff. We've had a bit of a break. It's, as you know, I've had one thing after another. Had pneumonia, lost a bit of my finger, hurt me back. Christ, no, Jesus, it's been one thing after another. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. But anyway, Kawasaki 1100SX this weekend. Been wanting one of them for a while. I've only rode the Versus, not rode the SX, so I'm looking forward to that. My mate's just bought one, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't think we're going to sell this though. Me and Faye have been talking about it. I think we're just going to keep this because it's faultless, isn't it? And it'll do as a work pony, a 2-up little moocher bolt bike, got touring on it. Like I say, it's got the 3-box panniers. But I'm waffling now, I'm waffling. Let's go home and get some rubber on Faye's car. Thanks for watching this, folks, I really do appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, just press the button. I know everybody keeps going on about it, and you've got to say it. It doesn't cost anything. You know what I mean? You don't even have to watch it. Just press it if you don't mind. I really would appreciate that. Are we still getting a camper van? It's looking that way. It's got to be next year now if we do. It's opened our eyes touring in car this year that's probably what we don't want to do. We want to do it on bikes, I think. Well, the next tour will be on bikes. Will it be this one? I don't know. Will it be a 2-up tour? I don't know. Faye keeps talking about getting a Rebel 1100, so that's on cards as well. God knows. She wasn't going to sell her Rebel, but she test rode the Rebel 1100, loved it. She should love that power. She never had it like that. She loved it. So that could be on the cards as well. Anyway, thanks for watching this, folks. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra now.